You've been real generous with your time. Last question. Who's the best pound-for-pound fighter right now in the sport?
I think that right now, best pound-for-pound fighter is really a person that is best pound-for-pound fighter to you. I don't think that nobody really is a standout enough fighter to be called that.
Not even Andre Ward at this point?
No, I mean, he just had a fight that was controversial and could have went either way. Because, I mean, what happens if he actually lost the fight, the decision went the other way? Because now, if Kovalev would have won, would he be pound for pound? I don't think people would say that. So I mean, you can't take a guy that basically really won a fight that was really like almost a draw to almost everyone,
It was a close fight.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think there's more reputation with Ward and his attachments with HBO as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a great fighter. You can't take that from him at all. I mean, I love Ward. But at the same time, also, I mean, he's a guy who's, I think, in some cases, he's probably his own worst enemy because he was never a vocal guy. And not saying that he cares about that, but I mean, in boxing, that's just part of it. It's part of the, it's part, and not saying, when I say vocal for a guy like Andre, I'm just saying, don't be afraid. And I don't think he's ever afraid because I do think that he feels that he can beat whoever put in front of him. But I'm saying you still gotta let the people know that I'm willing to fight this guy, or I want to fight this guy, I want to fight this guy, rather than let everyone call you out and then take a year later for you to answer it. Because I mean that makes it look like you're the one that's being evasive when I don't think that he's that way. I just think that I mean, at some time, you basically, timing is everything, and like I said, I mean, here you have a guy that's basically had the hugest fight of the biggest fight of his career, and now he's contemplating retirement. I mean, he don't have nothing else to prove, really, because realistically, I mean, that was his so-called nemesis. That's almost like Floyd beating Pacquiao, because everybody thought Kovalev was, the Ward stopper, but he wasn't. I mean, he dropped Ward and tried to live off of that, and that's not enough. So, I mean, to be honest, I mean, me personally, when you say pound for pound, I'll pick one of these young guys that's coming up. I would pick like a Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford, one of those type of guys. I mean, because those are the type of guys right now, to me, that are the future. That really are the future of boxing. And you getting a chance to watch them go from the 4-round fights to becoming world champion and actually fighting, great competition.
And they're willing to fight the best.
Well, and not only that, and they're both willing to open their mouth about who they want to fight. And that's a big part in this business. That's a huge part in this business to basically to make people believe in you as much as you believe in yourself.